Hello beautiful people, welcome and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm filming a trying new makeup video featuring this Makeup by Mario eyeshadow palette. I've been holding on to this palette for a minute, trying to debate whether or not I was going to take it back, and I decided not to because I swatched it and I liked the swatches, so I really want to see what kind of look I can come up with this palette. And then I'm going to have some other new makeup. I have just so much different stuff that I purchased over the last couple of weeks that I want to either try again or, you know, just use it because I have it, and I purchased it during either the Sephora VIP sale or Black Friday. Like, it's been so many sales going on, so we're going to be using this Lancôme Teinte Idole Care and Glow foundation. I used this one time on my channel and I wanted to try it again because it was one of the foundations that I liked, so I want to try it again. And I have some brow products, but this 24-hour brow setter by Benefit, I've never really used it, so I want to try this and see if it holds my brows in shape, because a lot of times I am doing my brows and by the time I'm finished, the brows need to be redone. So I'm going to try this. This is supposed to be good. It's supposed to hold the brows in place. So we will see. Hopefully this is something that you guys are interested in seeing. You will stay tuned for the whole video. Let's get started with the video, guys. If you are not subscribed to the channel, I would love it if you would do so. If you do subscribe, please make sure that you hit the notification bell so you're notified every time I upload a video. Now I'm going to get started. So yeah, I'm going to put this 24-hour brow setter on first because it's supposed to like hold your brows in place. I don't really feel much coming out. Now I feel it. And it has like little bristles, like little prickly bristles on the brush. So it's actually combing the hairs up, which is a wonderful thing. Oh, actually one side, big bristles on one side and smaller bristles on the other side. I guess it depends on how long or short your brows are. My brows are short, so we're gonna try this and see. Have you guys shopped this Black Friday sale? And now we're going into Cyber Monday. Sometimes you get better sales Cyber Monday than you do on actual Black Friday. I remember last year I did get some good stuff. This year I said I wasn't doing too much shopping. I did pick some stuff up because they kept sending me emails. I was like, why do they keep emailing me? I did pick some stuff up. I'm waiting for some of it to come and some of it is here. So I think that I'll be doing smaller hauls as opposed to a larger, longer haul. I just think that, you know, more people will sit for a shorter haul than a 40-minute haul. Okay, so I do feel the difference in how this is going on. Like, it has something to now stick to, so that's good. This is the Precisely My Brow Pencil in number 5. I definitely see the difference in the way that it's adhering to the skin and the way it's showing up. It's definitely showing up more than it would if I did not have that brow gel under it. I do like the shape of this brow. We're gonna finish this other eye. It's definitely showing up more with the brow gel. I like those. Now I do like the fact that this gel, if you do the flat side, that you can really get some product on you. I'm going to carve out my brows and put some eyeshadow base on, and then I'll be back to start on this Makeup by Mario palette. So I use these two products. This is the PLouise Rumour 3 cosmetic base for the eyes. You can use it on your face too. And this is the ColourPop No Filter Concealer, and that's the color Dark Deep 52. These are two of my favorite brushes, Sedona Lace, and they went out of business. I think I said that in my last video. I'm very upset because I really thought that I was going to get some more brushes from them Black Friday. Years ago, I purchased a few sets from them, and I gave it away because I didn't appreciate it back then. Now I wish that I wouldn't have given it away, but I did. Let's get into this palette. So this is the Makeup by Mario Ethereal Eye Palette. It has 12 eyeshadows in it, and it says a 12-month shelf life. These colors are very, very pretty. He has different formulas in here. This is what the box looks like. Typical Makeup by Mario packaging, but I love it. It's like really sleek and simple, but I like it. I've been trying to like a lot of his products, but they just don't work for me. Let me say that. I've used a few of his products and some of them I like. Like, I like his lip balms, the Jeff lip liner. I wanted to get the Makeup by Mario Soft Sculpt shaping stick, but it was sold out in a color that I would really need it in. And it doesn't make sense for me to get makeup that is not my color. This is gonna be a waste of my time. This Ethereal Eyes eyeshadow palette retails for $68. I think that's very pricey for 12 shadows. So they must really work miracles. So we're gonna see. Okay, so it says natural finish, metallic finish, matte finish, pressed powder formula, shimmer finish, and their full coverage shadows. They're free of parabens, formaldehydes, and all that kind of stuff. This is Mario's dream palette with 12 new signature shades that create effortless ethereal eye looks. It features 3 unique finishes: suede mattes, natural metallics, and a first ever glossy shimmer. So as I swatch them, then I'll be able to tell you which one is which. The suede mattes offer enhanced grip for a rich color. Natural metallics feature a micronized pigment for a seamless application, and the glossy shimmers, a first of its kind formula, are infused with pearls coated with emollient binders to impart a reflective wet-like shine on the lids. Let's get started with the swatches, guys. I'm going to start with the top row and go across. I can tell that this one is a suede matte. So it's like a pasty color. This one is, it must be that one he was talking about that I just read about, because it feels very buttery soft. Maybe that one is the, they don't have names, they actually numbered. EE1 is a creamy matte beige. EE2 is a champagne shimmer. EE3, which is a muted peach. EE4 is a soft matte brown, because he wanted to include us all. That's a pretty color brown though. Like I could see that on the lid. Okay. They're very buttery. Okay, then we have EE5, which is a cool taupe matte. EE6 is a sandy shimmer. That's a pretty color. EE7 is a dusty mauve matte. Pretty. EE8 is a medium brown metallic. Oh, I love that. That's gorgeous. EE9 is a neutral matte brown. Let me see. Where can I put this? Can you see that one? That's a pretty color too. Then we have EE10, which is a golden shimmer. Oh, nice. Okay, EE11 is a soft pewter metallic. Okay, and EE12 is a neutral rich brown matte. I mean, I think these colors are pretty. I really do. I want to see how they now work on the eye. Okay, I'm excited. I'm going to use this brush. It's clean. This is the Sigma E25 brush. I'm gonna use this color right here, which is EE9, and we're gonna try it over here. The eyeshadows are very powdery, but we're gonna see. Oh, do you see that payoff already? And that's this color right here. I like it already. I really didn't think these were gonna show up like this. I did not think so. It's not like a real deep color. You definitely have to build it up. I'm gonna set the lid with this color right here, which is EE5. I'm gonna set the lid. Very cool tone shadows, which is not a bad thing. I like that. It reminds me of like cement, like the color that would be named cement, but it is a nice shadow. Oh, I like that. I'm gonna take it over that brown. I'm gonna go in with a smaller brush. I want it to show up as much as it can. I just want to make sure that I'm layering it on. This reminds me of a ColourPop palette that I have called Going Coconuts, something like that. So now I'm gonna go back into that first brown color, which is this one right here. I want to see, like, are they gonna look the same? Is it gonna show up on top of this? All right, I'm gonna try this one. It's a little bit warmer, but still neutral. It's definitely a lot of building, but I see it. I'm gonna go in with this little brush right here. This is the Morphe E17 brush, and I'm gonna go into the darker color to see if we can get some more depth. These are very, very powdery. I'm going back into the lighter brown. I'm gonna take this, I think this is like an old crown brush, and go into this like apricot color. I like that color. So this was the first brush that I used. I'm just going back in to blend out that harsh line from the dark color. It looks much better blended out. I mean, it looks like everything in here is gonna look grayish. I'm gonna go into this color right here. It's like a grungy kind of color. I'm gonna see if maybe if I use a brush, if it comes out better. This brush is the A19 brush from Makeup by Ariel. I'm gonna try this color and see if that shows up better. Oh, okay. So this one is the shimmer. Much better. Much better. This is the darkest color again. I'm trying to see how this really shows up on the eye. I'm gonna go back into that color again and just put a little bit more. This is definitely the perfect brush for this. Should I do a different look on this eye? Right, to show you the versatility of the palette. Because I see something else that I might want to try with it. So I think that is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try something else on this eye just to see. I'm gonna take this MAC 222 brush and I'm gonna go into this color right here and put it in the crease. The Morphe E17. All of these shadows have a very gray undertone when you put them on. A very gray undertone. I'm gonna take this lighter color and blend out the edges of this color. I just think that they look very muddy to me. Like just everything looks gray. I'm gonna take this darker color and put on the lid. I'm gonna go back into the lighter brown. This one, I'm gonna blend this out. I'm gonna take this color and put on the lid. That's a really pretty color. I'm gonna go into one of these other colors to give it a little pop. This gold looking color right here, try that. I'm gonna clean up my face, put some lashes on, and I will be back to do the face. I'm gonna put some of the Huda Beauty Glowish Blur Jam on my face. You don't need a whole lot. I think that's a lot. I don't know if you guys have ever tried this, but it is very cooling to the skin, very light. It has like a wet kind of feeling. I've never felt anything like this, but I know it works really good. It fills in the pores, it mats out the skin. Now, I've never worn it for a super long period of time, but it's kind of good. Like, it's really good. So anyway, I'm gonna let this sit on my skin for about 5 minutes. It's a silicone-free smoothing primer, and it's 0.87 fluid ounces, so it's almost a complete ounce. I purchased 2 of these during the sale. I did. Okay, so it's been 5, 10, 7 minutes, I don't know. But anyway, this is the Teinte Idole Ultra Wear Care and Glow Foundation. I have it in the color 530W. This is what the bottle looks like. It looks very dark in the bottle. I don't remember how it looked on my face because it's been a while since I purchased it and wore it, but I think I like the color, and it's really weird that only one color after this one. This I think has sunscreen in it. I like the smell of it though. It has up to 24-hour healthy glow and has a broad spectrum of 27 SPF. This is the Morphe V100. That is what the color looks like. I'm just gonna stipple it on my face. You see I have all of these breakouts. I don't think I've been eating crazy, but I have drank a few sodas. I don't usually drink soda, so it could be that. I love the way this foundation looks on the skin. I think that the problem that I had with it was very, very glowy on my skin. Like very, very glowy. And I already have oily skin. So I think that was my issue, if I remember correctly. But it looks really beautiful. What are you guys thinking about this eyeshadow? Just give me your opinions in the comment section. Do you guys have this palette? Do you think it's worth the $68? I'm trying to cover this hyperpigmentation under my neck. Nice. Okay, so I have these 2 Teinte Idole Ultra Wear All Over Concealers. This is 10.3, number 495, and this is number 11. To me, 10.3 looks a little more orange. I'm gonna put that one at the bottom. It looks lighter. I'm not sure which way the colors go, like if the numbers go up or down, but the other one looks lighter to me. It has a smell, but not really. It smells like makeup, but it's not like a perfumey or anything like that. This is not a perfumey kind of smell. This is my favorite brush, the Morphe E8, to blend out my concealer. Okay, so this concealer comes in, looks like 20 colors. It's hydrating, long wearing, full coverage, good for dark circles, matte finish. It says best for dry, combo, or normal skin. Hydrating, lightweight, full coverage concealer. It says it brightens the look of dark circles and covers imperfections without creasing or caking. Now I do like the way it's brightening up this foundation. It's definitely bringing some dimension to the face. It's blended out nicely. I don't like to make my face look too much wider than it already is. I'm gonna blend this out. I'm trying to work out all my creases. So in my last video, I tried this new Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Brightening Flawless Finish Powder. I'm gonna put this one on first. This is my holy grail. This is the Airbrush Flawless Finish Skin Perfecting Micro Powder in dark number 3. That's what it looks like. I'm gonna set under my eyes with this. I love this powder. Love, love, love it. And I always take it and dip the same brush in the powder. After I've concealed with the powder and I use it to blend it out, I always dip it in and I never have any issue. Not like with that other powder I tried a couple of weeks ago, and I dipped the powder in there and it got oily. I was like, what is going on? What kind of powder is this? But that powder, you can't do any kind of moisture to it. When I say this is like my holy grail, I love this powder. I'm gonna try this one too. I like the color of this one. Let's see if we see the difference in the brightness. If you look from side to side, there is definitely a difference. This one is yellow. There's definitely a brightening effect. Now I'm going to try this bronzer again. This is a bronzer by Danessa Myricks Beauty. It's called the Power Bronzer, and I have it in the color Deep. It's a cream bronzer, so I'm gonna put that on. I'm gonna try this brush right here because yesterday the brush that I used, it was a little too wide. I didn't want to go that wide with the bronzer, so I like this because it's definitely showing up. This brush is blending it out and it's not taking it too far over my face. That's what the color looks like. I like it though. It's like a pretty reddish kind of color. It gives you just enough of the bronze look, so I like that. I never thought to use this brush for a bronzer, but this might be my new bronzer brush because I do like it. And it has just enough stiffness. Like, it's not a lot of hairs in it, so it kind of moves and it really just glides across the face and blends the bronzer in. Isn't that pretty, guys? This I purchased during a Sephora VIB sale, but it just wasn't here in enough time. And this is supposed to be a cream to powder formula, so I do see where it dries down, but it still is luminous. It reminds me a lot of the e.l.f. cream to powder bronzer, but it doesn't dry down as much as the e.l.f., but I like it. Did I show you what the color looks like? Yeah, that's the color. So this is the contour by Danessa Myricks. It's a cream contour. This is the A58. Like, is it showing up? Because I don't really see it. Okay, now I do. The colors are very similar. I'm gonna swatch them. I want to see like what the difference in the color is. One is a little more purpley, I think, but I like it because it gives a nice slimming effect. I never thought that I would be able to wear cream anything because of my oily skin. I think I see like a little contouring, a little slimming. That's what contour does. It slims things. It gives a nice slimming effect. It gives a shadow, so it can take a few inches off of your face, your neckline. Like, you can contour a lot of different places. I want to swatch both of them. Okay, so this is the Balm. It's a purpley color. And then this is, oh, that one is more of a moussey texture. I'm gonna do it here. That's the contour. And this one is the bronzer. Okay, so yeah, the colors are different. This one is like a little more purpley. And this one is more of the reddy brown that you look for when you are looking to bronze your skin. So, okay, very good. In my last video, I used this. This is the Danessa Myricks powder. That's the color. This is my sponge by Luxie. I'm gonna set my face with this. Does it look like it's getting darker? I don't know why this particular powder, unless it's my lighting, I feel like I see my skin getting darker. But it looks so beautiful when I looked at the footage after I filmed, and it was gorgeous. I was like, okay. Because at first I was like, do I need to get a lighter powder? Because this powder doesn't look as dark as it is showing up, if that makes sense. But it could be just my lighting, or maybe once the oils and stuff hit it. Because it doesn't look dark at all. I do like it, but I think it looks a little dark. Like I could do a lighter color, but I'm thinking I could do a lighter color period instead of that number 4. Yeah, that's number 4. I could probably do 3. This is 2.5. See the difference? I do like this powder. Now I'm gonna go in and just finish under my eyes really fast. I'm going in with this one and that one. I'm gonna use this House Labs matte beige inside my waterline. I'm gonna be using this Rihanna, the full frontal mascara. I have a little bit of powder on my brush. It's the Dior Forever. I'm gonna use this. And I have this right here, the One Size Glam On Lock-In On Till Dawn Mattifying Waterproof Setting Spray. So I'm gonna try this. This waterproof, sweat-proof, transfer-proof, 16-hour mattifying setting spray sets your makeup with hold, light as air, non-sticky. I'm gonna use this one first. I think this one is like a last resort kind of spray. So I'm gonna use this Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray. Party all day, stay all night. Because I want to be able to put some other stuff on top of it. And I don't know what is going to happen when I put that sealer on. Because it sounds like it's really like a final seal type of thing. And I know how his other products have really not agreed with me. So we're going to see. Now see how I can pat this down and nothing lifts up? I like when I'm doing my makeup to be able to really pat it in and it doesn't lift up. I'm gonna go in with my favorite powder bronzer, which is this House Labs bronzer. This is color number 12, and bring some dimension back to the face. I really could have put like a black or brown line under my eyes. I really don't like black under my eyes unless I'm doing a smoky eye, which I'm gonna do a smoky eye for the holiday looks coming up. I really love this bronzer. I have a cream blush that I would like to try. This is the LYS Higher Standard Cream Blush, and I have it in the color Coral. So I want to try that. I'm going to try this brush right here, the JH07 brush. Now one thing about these cream brushes, they're very, okay, I didn't mean to do that. I did not mean to do that. But I was going to say they have a luminosity to them. It reminds me of the blushes from the Patrick Ta palette. It just has that same luminosity, that same sheen. I like it. It's pretty. They definitely have luminosity to them. And it's not a lot of color payoff. It's just enough. Like it really is just enough. I really like that. Can you see that? Very pretty. And I like the fact that it does not accentuate the texture in your cheeks. Or in my cheeks. It does not accentuate the texture in my cheeks. I'm gonna set it with one of these Pat McGrath blushes. Paradise Venus. We're gonna set it with this and see what it's doing. I love this combination. First of all, I love blush, and sometimes it doesn't last. Did I show you this? That's what it looks like. That is so pretty. This is the Pat McGrath Paradise Venus, if I did not say it, but I think I did. And I just think it's so pretty. Look at that. Nice. I didn't buy any new highlighters. I did not. Okay, I said I was gonna go into this Beauty Bakery Cotton Candy Champagne Blush Lighter Palette. So I put it on my cheeks, and I was saying that I do see where it accentuated my texture just a little bit, but I still like it. So I'm putting a little bit on my tip of my nose. Wait, it's so pretty. Do you see that? I love it. This is like the perfect brush for my highlighter. I love these brushes. I was waiting for them to go on sale. They ain't going on sale. They said they ain't going on sale. I might have to get another set, but I ordered some other brushes I'm gonna test out and see. But these I love. Do you see? Do you see that? Like, I love that. Okay, I had to take a break, so I'm back and I'm gonna add a little more bronzer. I'm using this Juvia's Place bronzer. It's a lot darker than the one I put on because I didn't really see that one. I think because this foundation is a little dark. It didn't really stand out like I needed it to. So I'm gonna put this on. Yeah, this is the Juvia's Place Bronze in Deep Dark. And now I'm gonna do a lip. I wanna try this Morphe Sugar Pie. It's a pretty color, like a reddish brown. And I'm gonna use this House Labs Lip Monster Lip Crayon in the color Mocha Matte. I really like this. It's definitely very moisturizing, and it's a lot better than the NARS Palette Matte. This one I really like. It's very smooth, nice color payoff, but I think I'm gonna go in with a darker liner because I can't see the line on this. I probably look swollen now because I ate, and sometimes salt swells me up. I'm looking for my lip liner. Okay, we're gonna use this Makeup by Mario in the color Jeff. I was so tempted to buy like so much stuff during Black Friday, but I said I was gonna keep myself on a budget and not overspend because I plan on doing like a no buy until March, unless something that I just have to have comes out. Because I have so much makeup that I want to just use it. I have stuff that I've only touched one time. I think I'm gonna put a little bit of gloss on these lips, and then we're gonna go over our products. This is the NYX, this is Milky in the color Cookies and Milk. I have makeup all over my collar. This is crazy, I don't understand it. I'm gonna try to cover it with the hair. So this is the finished look. I'm gonna gather all the makeup together so I can give you my thoughts on everything that we use. So just give me a moment and I will be right back. You know what I forgot to do? I forgot to spray my face. We're gonna try this One Size On Till Dawn mattifying waterproof spray. Now we're not testing it. Oh. Okay, so it definitely reminds me of hairspray. It's very light, like you almost don't feel it going on. Wow, I didn't even have to, like it didn't leave my face wet, so I'm hoping that it got on there. Okay guys, so this is the finished look, and I'm hoping that my face does not look swollen because I did just get finished eating, and it was quite a bit of salt in the food. Like, I have like salt allergies, so it swells me up immediately. So anyway, I'm just gonna go quickly over the products that we use and give you my thoughts on it. I use this On Till Dawn mattifying waterproof setting spray. I don't even know if I got enough on because it didn't even wet my face. Like, my face didn't feel wet. So I don't even know if it's on there. Like, I sprayed it again. I hope I can get it off tonight. First of all, it has a very strong smell, and I guess it's on there. I don't know. I'm gonna film another video with this look, so I'll be able to see if it kept the makeup in place. That's all I can say, but I did try this. It is very strong. It goes on like nothing. Like, I sprayed it twice because I wasn't sure if anything came out. I guess it's on. It don't feel tacky. My face feels normal. So we use this Glowish Blur Jam Silicone Free Soothing Primer. This is by Huda Beauty. This is a beautiful, beautiful primer. Do you see how smooth my skin looks? Even in my cheek area, you see very minimal pores, and I like that. So this is a really good primer. If you guys don't have it, you need to get that. I definitely recommend that. Okay, so I have the Lancôme Teinte Idole Ultra Wear Care and Glow Foundation. This is what I'm wearing. It a bit dark, and that's why I had to add on some more bronzer because it really was not showing up. In my lighting, I really can't see it. Usually when I am looking back at the footage, then I can tell if it was like too dark or whatever, but this was a bit dark. But I do like it. It looks beautiful on the skin. It doesn't look like a full coverage foundation. I like it. I like it a lot. And it's not glowing like it was the last time. And I think it has a lot to do with the primer, because the last time, the primer, it must have made it look super, super oily. So I really do like this Lancôme foundation. It has sunscreen in it, so it's good to wear every day. I always add sunscreen when I'm going out, no matter if the foundation has sunscreen or not. But this is nice. I just wish that I would have gotten it in a lighter color because it looks very, very chocolatey. I also use the Lancôme Teinte Idole Ultra Wear All Over Concealer. I had it in 2 colors, 11 and 10.3. I like it. It looks good under the eyes. Very nice. No texture like that other concealer was giving me. I didn't have that issue. It didn't bunch up under my eyes. All of that. This is good. I like it. I really do like it. Okay, so I use this Danessa Myricks Evolution Powder. I have it in 2 colors, 2.5, and I have it in 4. And 4 is like an orangey tone, like a orange, but when you put this on your skin, it actually looks darker. So I might change this and get a lighter color, because I don't know if that made my foundation look dark, but it did the same thing in my last video when I tried it. But I do like the powder. Like, look at how smooth my skin looks. It looks wonderful. So I really do like the powder. I purchased that during the Sephora VIB sale. It came late, so I didn't get a chance to use it until now. I use these 2 powders under my eyes. The Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Brightening Powder, as well as the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish Powder. First of all, this is my holy grail. This one I use under my eyes to set under my eyes all the time, and I never have an issue with it. This one right here is a nice powder, but it didn't work well by itself. I tried it last night, and although I like the brightening effect that it gives under the eye, it's not really a powder that's good to set your under eye. Like, this one is good. This one, not so much. Not by itself. Okay, so this is the Danessa Myricks Contour Balm. That's what this is. I have it in the color Deep 2. Now, this shows up if I have a lighter foundation on, but it didn't really do so good tonight. It wasn't this product, because I really do like this product. I tried it with another foundation that was a little bit lighter, and me being a woman of color, being not only a woman of color, but me being a woman of a darker skin tone, I like to do my foundation a little bit lighter and then contour so you can see all my products that I have on. So this didn't really show up tonight because I used like 4 different bronzers on my face. Like, it was crazy, but I do really like it. And I also use this Danessa Myricks Beauty Power Bronzer. It's a cream to powder formula. It's a very moussey texture. I like it. I used it with a different foundation and it came out really, really good. This foundation is, like I said, a little bit darker, but the product is a good product, so I do recommend it. If you are looking for a nice cream to powder bronzer, really nice. Then I use this LYS Cream Blush in the color Unforgettable. It was part of a trio, the Deluxe Higher Standard trio that was 20 bucks. You got 3 like full-size blushes. Beautiful. It can be very, very pigmented, but they're beautiful. They have a very nice luminosity to them and a nice color payoff. I set that blush with this Pat McGrath Skin Fetish Divine blush in the color Paradise Venus, that color. So I thought it was very complimentary to this blush. It set it down really nice. So I do like both of these blushes. Then I use the Rihanna Full Frontal Mascara on my lower lashes. I like that mascara. I think it's pretty good. I have this House Labs Mocha Matte Lip Crayon on my lips. I think it is a beautiful color. I think it really looks nice with this gloss. This is Milky Gloss by NYX. The lips really just look wonderful. They look very pigmented, very juicy, very kissable. I love the color, and I love the combination of these 2 products together, as well as my Makeup by Mario Jeff liner. I do like these products together. Okay, so this is the Makeup by Mario Ethereal Eyeshadow Palette. It is a very simple color story. Very neutral. It has some shimmers in it, and it has some kind of special metallics. I tried just about every color in the palette. It's a 12 color palette. First, let me start with the packaging. The packaging is very, very weighted. I swatched all of the shades, which some of them are still on my arm, some of them are not. The colors are very nice. Like, you would get a nice neutral eye. This is a very cool tone palette. Not to say that you can't wear cool tones with darker skin, because you can. I did 2 different eyes just to show you what they look like. This one is a little bit brighter and this one is a little more subdued. I think they both look very nice. The shadows blended so well together, but I kept seeing ash the whole time. Now, I don't know if it's gonna look different once I look at the footage, but I just felt like everything was great. Like, everything just looked great to me. When I say every shadow that I built up and I put on top of each other, although they blended in good, I still feel gray. This is like all browns and bronze, and I still feel like it looks great. This one looks great. I think that the eyes look great, but it's not a palette that you necessarily have to have. Like, if you don't have this palette and you didn't spend your money on it, I don't recommend that you get it, because you can get the same look on your eyes with a different palette. Like, there's nothing special about these shimmers. They look nice, but I have other palettes that can give me a very similar look, and I don't think that this is worth the $68. So if you did not purchase it yet, I don't recommend it. It's not something that is a must-have. I wouldn't say go out and get it. It's nice, and I'm gonna use it because I have it. You could do nice looks with it. You can do really nice looks with it, but to me, everything just looks great. So yes, the color story is different on my eyes, but everything still looks great to me. I have a palette that I used by ColourPop that was a very similar tone, like a cool tone palette, and I really loved that one. Like, I thought it looked really nice. This one is overrated. I think the shimmers are beautiful. Like, look at the shimmer on this eye right here. It's really popping, and it has a very nice metallic look to it. A very pretty look. If you were gonna get it, just because you want to have this kind of shimmer, because it does look nice on the eyes, like, it really does, but it's not a palette that you have to have. That's all I have to say. I think it was nice, but it wasn't worth the money. I'm sure that you can get something very similar, maybe from a Juvia's Place palette that's like a third of the price of this. That's all that I really have, guys. And if you are still watching and you have not subscribed to the channel, I would love it if you would subscribe. It would be wonderful. Also, if you do subscribe, please make sure that you hit the notification bell so you're notified every time that I upload a video. And I just want to thank all of my subscribers, especially the new ones. Like, thank you for joining the family. I hope that you enjoyed this video and you will stay tuned and watch some more, because I'm going to link some on the screen. So if you have any questions, comment, please leave it in the comment section, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. If I did not mention a product that I have on my face or that I used in a video, they will all be listed in the description box below, because I may have forgot some. I mentioned all of the new ones, but probably something that is not new that I forgot to mention to really go over, but it was probably something that I used before. Everything, like I said, will be listed below. So okay, now I'm done, guys. See you in the next video.